We're gonna wake up Ham. Time to wake up Ham. It's cold. It's so cold. I can hear him. Good morning. Good morning, Archie. Oh, it's like 10 past 8. Good morning. Gonna open all the windows. It's cold. Gotta wake up the boy. Gonna wake up the boy. Oh, I have to show you where he is. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, sorry, darling. I thought you were gonna bite me. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Yeah, you sit here. Ah, here comes that sounds like such a good song. Here comes the boy. You've already done your analysis. Yeah, you've done your poo for today. Yeah, we gotta make you some food because we've been a bit lazy the last couple of days. Yeah, yeah, we've been a bit MIA. Oh, don't bite me. I know it's early, but like, okay, you do. He's grumpy. I get it. Yeah, we've been away. Every couple of months or so, I go to my parents' house and I work for a company that my dad also works for. The business owner is a mate of my dad's. And I concierge their, they run courses. They run like first aid courses, but for rural and remote nurses because my dad is a FIFO worker. And I go there and I take photos and I get a bunch of content because throughout the year I make videos for them and run their social media and do a bunch of stuff that basically, promotes them and stuff like that. And so every 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, I go and like go there every day, take videos and like keep them in time and stuff. And so I don't get a lot of time at home or with him, hence why there's been like no content. So we're getting back into it now. I know it's Thursday and we usually do a live on Wednesday, but I know for some of you it is still Wednesday. So I figured I would be relying on that little detail. But yes, that is basically where we're at. And I'll be making my question video either this afternoon or tomorrow. We were not able to film anyway in terms of driving home because it was so dark. Couldn't see anything, couldn't hear anything. Ham was asleep. It was just a whole bunch of like, okay, let's just get home. So we did that. It was so much more relaxing. Um, what else? I'm starving. I'm so hungry. It's still Wednesday here. Yeah, see, great. That's what I want to hear. It's still Wednesday. It still counts. Yeah. But since being home, we've been really lazy. I've only been giving Ham like some fruit and veggies, like on his fruit stick with like a little bit of seed in his bowl. I haven't made him a chop yet. I haven't had time. But now that we're home, we're settled. I'm slowly getting all my washing done. Like it's just all of my stuff because it's been raining here. And now I've come back to Toowoomba. It's like 6 degrees Celsius this morning. Yuck. But I'm so hungry. I don't know if it's because I didn't have like a big enough dinner last night, which I should have. Steve made marry me chicken. If you could just buy me a marry me ring, then we'd be fine. But um, I'm just going to be so sad he's in his cage. Oh, get him out! Easy fix problem there. Wait, I need to actually breed some of these because I haven't. Ow. Do you ever have a pimple in your eyebrow and then it hurts your whole face? I'm going back. Him is here. He's just grumpy. If you saw him before, he bit me. A cockatiel says special boy, which I assume is his way of saying hi. Aww. Make some eggs on toast. Actually, I think I'm going to be making some leftover dinner for breakfast. I'm really enjoying dinner for breakfast and breakfast for dinner. You're with me so that you're hanging out with us. Yeah, I'll show you what Ham is doing. Can I flip this camera? I don't know if you can do that on a live or not. I guess not. He's like sorting through his seed because he's like, there's nothing left. I'm like, I know. I gave you that as a last minute meal. Can't believe I'm awake for once. Oh, hello. What is Marry Me Chicken? Marry Me Chicken is like chicken that's been cooked in cream, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, like really rich flavors, and it's so good. It is so good. And then we had like really heavily buttered toast. Oh my god, I'm so done. Hey man. You want toast? You want butter? Mom. Ham will probably have some of my toast. Time for coffee. Yep. It is in fact time for coffee. Well spotted. Bags under my eyes. I didn't need to see that close. Eat some biscuits, tea biscuits. Oh, we just breakfast for dinner. That sounds good. I do have a little bit of leftover lasagna that I made the other night. I'm really good at making lasagna, and it's not traditional. It's like chicken, mushroom, spinach lasagna. Did Steve go with? Huh? Oh, it was. Definitely my nose. Have some cheese and Vegemite. Oh, I would love to have cheese and Vegemite. Unfortunately, Vegemite isn't gluten free, and I'm out of gluten free Vegemite. I do need to get some more of that. But that would be good. I am going to make coffee though. I recently cleaned my coffee machine, so it's looking very spiffy. It's my coffee machine. I got it secondhand because I only ever buy things that fancy secondhand because there's no need to pay full price because what is this consumer world? My mom actually found it for me. Oh, cool. Things have been switched off at the wall, so we have to reset it. Great. That's fine. We can pretend it's 12 a.m. Arizona, honey. No, Ham is not sleeping. He's actually just being a bit grumpy. If you were here at the very beginning, you saw him, he bit me, and so I'm just letting him chill out. I'm so sorry you're stuck with just me for the moment. He will be here momentarily, I'm sure, considering I'm hanging out with food. But I was just explaining where I've been and what I've been doing and why you haven't seen us in a little bit, in a hot minute. But you'll be seeing us more now because we're back and we're home. The sausage really big. Yeah. Shashari to your parents' house. I met Steve. No, Steve didn't come to my parents' house. Steve was still here in Toowoomba, working. He's quite important at his job, so taking time off is a big deal. And it sucked because the week before he had to go for a hockey event. And so I hadn't seen when I got back, I hadn't seen him in like 20 days. Gave him the biggest hug. It was so good. You ever miss someone and how they smell? Like when you see them for like the first time in a long time, you're like, hi. Is that weird? I don't care. That's what I did. Okay. The coffee machine is working. Okay. Toast. Because I've got the toast out, I think you've got anything else. Have you traveled out Texas way in the US? No, I've never been to the US. I've never been to the US. So I've never traveled Texas way or any way that way. Is it good? I didn't sniff his dirty clothes. That's weird. But he doesn't smell like ever. He's one of those people that like, you ever meet people that even when they sweat, they don't have like BO or anything. Like they don't smell bad at all. He's one of those people. It's so weird. A little unnerving because he'll be like, come back from like hockey training or something and he'll be like drenched in sweat and he'll look gross, but he won't smell bad. So I'm like, how does that make sense? He always smells good. He was cleaner than I am. He's taught me how to be a cleaner person. They're rare. What does this say? Been with my husband for close to 33 years. I love how he smells. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Would you like to come out? You just see when we take out the toast. Hello. It's too hot. I have to cool it down. Hi, Bridget. Finally caught you on live. Hello. I've got him. Hi. You want to come hang out? Hamlet. Hello. You want to come hang? He's doing like the thing where he's like, you want a piece? Step what? Dude, come on, Ham. Come here. He'll want to take it back to his cage. Yeah. He'll be back for more, I'm sure. We're having no protein for breakfast today. We're having toast and butter. If that's how I'm feeling. I don't care. I'm just simply wanting to put something in my stomach. Sometimes health has got more to do with the soul than the body. Sam like raisin bread. He likes any bread. He will devour any kind of toast. He does love Steve's though, because his isn't gluten free and is way bigger. Do you know what makes toast with just butter? Is that a little bit better? If you can find it. Just a little sprinkle of salt because dairy has protein. I don't think this is a dairy butter. This is Steve's gluten free. Steve's dairy free butter. So it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. I don't think there's any protein in this. Sugars, no lactose, no sugar, no protein. There's no protein in this. But thank you so much for the vote of confidence. You were really looking for a winner there for me. I appreciate that. Do I have celiac? No, I have anaphylaxis actually. It's getting to the point. I need to get an EpiPen. I saw a doctor yesterday and she was just like, you need an EpiPen. And I was like, oh, great. So I need to learn how to use an EpiPen, which I'm actually fairly sure I already know how to use. because I work for a first aid company for freaking nurses. But yeah, and yeah, because I get like the tingle in my throat and I get a big rash across my neck and my chest, and then it tingles up into my mouth and my lips go numb. And so yeah, they're like, "Oh, you need an EpiPen." I was like, "Yeah, probably," but they're heckin' expensive. And I do pretty well to avoid gluten, and I'm pretty good with that anti-hist. Oh, God, I can't talk. I haven't had coffee. I'm pretty good with an antihistamine. I'm sorry, Roshni. Yeah, it's not just like, oh, I get a sore tummy. No, it's like, no, my life wavers. Yeah, it's to that point now. Though, as many have said, they're like, Bridget, you did that to yourself, and I'm like, I don't think I did. The coffee is percolating, percolating. Yeah, your kitchen makes me jealous. Mine is tiny. Oh, I don't think you should underestimate a small kitchen. A small kitchen can be mighty, mighty. I tell you, my kitchen is. This is like an early. This is a 96. Yes, this is a 1996 kitchen, and it feels like it. This kitchen is 1 year older than me. It's got so many old stuff in it. It's so cute though. It's Steve's kitchen. Like he bought this house, but we're basically de facto now, so it's mine too. So I can be around it. It's if I ingest it, if it's in my mouth. I can still use glutinous products like on my face, though I don't think I have. So actually, I don't know if I can answer that. Get the pen. Yep, thank you. I will. I've been told. Yep, I'll get the pen. Now I feel ancient. Don't feel ancient. Age is just a number. Have a shot. Do I still have roommates? It's shifted. Our roommate Richard. I know. Our roommate Richard moved out because he went to live with his dad. Because his dad is basically glorifyingly house sitting, but his dad's moving out to do something else somewhere else. And so he's there looking after the place and basically moved all his stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm basically moving out. We're like, okay, cool. Sad to see him go. Um, but instead, the butter didn't melt. I cooled my toast down. I don't want the butter to melt. And it's also not butter, so I don't think it will melt. It has melted a little bit, actually. It's on warm toast, not hot toast. It's also really yellow butter. Because it's not butter. This is pretend butter, but it tastes pretty good because it's olive oil based. I like olive oil. What was I saying? So he moved out, and then my sister, Ali, I have two sisters, both younger than me. I'm the eldest. My middle sister, Ali, wanted to start a new career. And so what she's done is go from basically wedding running, like she was the runner for a wedding in like Mullaney, to now doing an apprenticeship for a Sparky. And we have so many Sparkies in our family. Like even my partner, Steve's a Sparky. And Sparky is an electrician. That's what we call them. And so she wanted to start fresh, and she used to live in Toowoomba with me. And so she's come back, and since Richard moved out, she took that room, and so we've been basically keeping her as a roommate for that little while. And she's not going to stay forever. She's just staying until she can kind of make enough to comfortably live on her own. But I don't mind how long she stays. She's easy to live with. But yeah, she is our roommate. So yes, technically we do. Um, but it's different. Living with girls is different. Mm. I'm older than Google. I'm fairly sure I'm older than Google too. Just calm down. Sparky, that's cool. Yeah. I think my coffee's done. So instead of protein in my toast, I have protein in my coffee. I've been having protein chocolate milk in my coffee. Do Australians have their own version of potato salad? That's a really weird question because I'm actually not sure what your version of potato salad is. That's okay, I'm older than email. Would you like to say hi? I want some toast now. Just let me get to the edge there that doesn't have butter on it and you can have it. Just talk to them for a bit. I've discovered Hamlet this week by comments over at Apollo and Friends. Oh, that's so cute. We love them. They're really cool. Apollo is so smart. Can I just eat all the butter first? And then you can have the other bit? Okay. But I didn't hear that was hurry. Okay, that's all the butter. Unfortunately, I'm going to give him this and he's going to take it back to his cage. That's what we've trained him to do so he doesn't drop crumbs everywhere. Was that a thank you? Oh, you're very welcome, babe. You want to eat on the bench? What's going on? You're just holding it right now. You want to have it here? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yes, and we've actually just purchased a ducky plushie. You should, as you said, you trained him. You say, yeah, well. Hi from Sydney. Well, hello. Is it cold there this morning as it is here? Oh, you can't have this one. You can have that one. This is why we put you in your cage, because you make so much of a mess. Yeah, it would be cold. Ham and I were thinking. I was thinking Ham was just there. Instead of a Ham plushie by Makeshift, because they've messaged us again to do one again. We were thinking instead of a plushie, we would do like a specialized hoodie, if that makes sense. That has like, I don't know, something cool on it. I'd love for it to have like a Hamlet beak and then the two eyes on his like hoodie, on the hood of the hoodie. Because I feel like the plushies are kind of overdone now. We've made like 4 versions, and I don't know. I'd really love to see how that goes because, like, hoodies are a universal. Like, everyone wears a hoodie at some point. A hoodlet. Oh my god, a hoodlet! That's amazing. A hoodlet. A jacket hoodie with a beak. But would you wear it? Like, that's the thing. It sounds cool in context, but no, I have to. Well, I have a meeting next week to discuss it. Quite a few meetings coming up. We'll get royalties in the shape of a new bird stand, I reckon. We've done mugs before. This particular brand that has reached out to us does hoodies and plushies. And we've done a plushie before, but we were thinking maybe a hoodie might work a bit different this time and get like, I don't know, a different demographic. Because, you know, hoodies, a plushie isn't for everyone. Not everyone buys a toy. Mm, Wisconsin would be cold. But yeah, I remember when you were contemplating quitting your job. I know, isn't it crazy? And I'm about to start uni studying digital and social media. I'm about to commence a bachelor's degree. Why not both plushies and hoodies? I think they offer only one at a time, and I don't want to be greedy. It's hot and stormy in Louisiana. Damn southern states do get like that. You're just yelling now. I'll give you the piece that doesn't have butter on it. Can you just let me enjoy it? Pajamas would be cool. All right. I just had to get all the butter off. Butter's not good for you. You got sharp little foots right now. Could have like wings down the arms. Like the hoodie could be Hamlet, like not just Hamlet themed. Like I could make it Hamlet, and so people could dress as Ham. It's just pretend butter. It's still high in fat. Is Ham like Vegemite? Probably. The only thing I found that he doesn't like is a bland vegetable. What about an oversized hoodie? I think you can just do that by buying the bigger size. Because I know that there's a lot of people that prefer the form fit because it's warmer. Ham cosplay. I need to make my coffee. No one likes blank veggies, to be fair. That is a fair call. Yeah. How would you recommend someone start when considering owning a bird like Ham? Um, do your research and check your schedule. It requires time, money, and effort. They're more of a commitment than a dog, I reckon. Just simply out of the demand, and make sure that you have a great savings fund for when they have to go to the vet and have to get medicine for a year and a half. You're stuck. That's not my fault. You okay? Yeah. Dingus. Yes, do lots of research. This is not an impulse buy. I'll have him for 30 years. Like this is a commitment. I have to consider him not just today. I have to consider him for the next foreseeable future time frame, which includes kids, and that includes new house and new life and stuff. So it's a commitment. I'm lucky in that he is a detrimental part of my um work life, but he's got to be. I love how you just did that. Or throw him away. Ugh, he'll absolutely get pooped up. I think I'm pretty safe right now. He actually doesn't do a lot on me anymore. He will hold it in and do it on Steve. Yes. So my under the sea mug. I love this thing so much. And some percolated coffee. Yes, yes. And then, oh, when we spill it, great. Good job, Bridge. Good job. Happens. No need to stress. Can't be mad at myself. It's just a little spill. Okay. Someone has tied up the bin and not taken it out or put a new one in it. That's so infuriating. And then I get some 30-gram protein plus chocolate milk and I put that in my coffee instead of regular milk because then you don't have to add any sugar. I don't usually have a lot of sugar or anything in the morning, but I'll get back to these comments. I can't read quick. I'm decaffeinated. am going to put a little bit of creatine in my coffee because creatine makes my brain work good. It's also something women should take just simply out of muscle density because after a certain point, your muscles require some programming. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to sit at the table and you're going to be able to see him. I still haven't settled for being home. Yeah, I haven't like settled into being home yet. And I was with my parents. It's not a bad thing, but when you're with your parents for 2 weeks straight, holy shit. I said shit, not shit. Okay, how's Ham liking his new cage? He loves it. He's doing great. He's on the floor. Oh, there's a bit of apple on the floor. That's what he I think just here. Look at that noodle. Look at him. Look at him. I zoom in. Ham. I drop bears real. Yeah, they are real. They're real, rare, and dangerous. So they're just one of those things you have to be aware of. You don't have to be scared of them. Look at him. He's just on the floor eating apple. Freezing the chop is working well. I don't have any at the moment because I haven't been home for like 3 weeks, but buy some drop bear repellent. Yeah, you have to be careful though, because not all of them work. Some of them are just a cash grab. Like some repellents are just like mozzie repellents, and that won't work because they can't smell you, but they can they can actually. They smell pheromones, not like your deodorant. It's weird. Just put some Vegemite behind your ears. I heard that actually works. How old is Ham exactly? He will be 8 in November. So cute. My best friend's uncle's ex-wife's brother. Yeah, go attack my job there. Happens. It's not often reported just because it's usually really rural. Yeah. Terrifying. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, well, you don't have to be scared. Americans have like bears, not drop bears. Like you guys have the big kahunas, the ones that will tear your face off for looking at them wrong. How did how did Ham learn his words and phrases? By copying me. I genuinely didn't teach him any of it. He just picked it up himself. That was pure determination on his part. There's some parts you should never go and know. Yeah. You shouldn't go into the bush at night if you can hear, like, they scream. They sound like, I have this, like, guttural, like, you should just kind of stay away from there. They don't really attack at night, though. It is now 8:44 in the morning. Thank you, big black cockatoos. They're onto it. What else what else can you say when he usually says in the video? Oh gosh, his name. But he's saying his name a lot now. No walkers, mate. Yeah, cheese cob. Cheese cob. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, your mum's your dad. You need a big coffee bean. Thank you. I'm just gonna take. And the chocolate milk makes it a mocha. So it's like a hug. It's like a hug from a beautiful chocolate man. Love it. I love this mug too. My sister-in-law bought it for me. I will say this every time, and I don't care how many times. It's under the sea because she knows that in another life, I'm a mermaid. I love the ocean. It was her birthday yesterday, actually, and a few days before. I'm sad it didn't come in time, but I bought her a t-shirt that says off with the fairies and won't be back. Really keeps the whimsy. She's a fairy. I'm a mermaid. We're besties. That's a giant mug. Yes, for my giant ass coffee. Just so you know, Ham has joined us, but he's joined us as the could be a good soup bowl. I have used it for soup. He's just joined us as the washing guardian here. Hi, Ham. You looking after some of Ali's clothes? He loves my sister, by the way. I haven't posted her just because she's like, oh, don't post me. I don't really want to. And I'm like, that's fair. He loves her. Literally will look for her through the house. It's so cute. My best friend is the fairy and I'm the mermaid in our relationship. See, it's just a rite of passage. All of my closest girlfriends, all of them, I have three, my three mains. The other ones are my sisters, and so they don't count, but they're still my people. All of them are a Taurus. All of them have birthdays in May. It's crazy. And all of them are like a fairy to my mermaid. One of them is like a fairy that, you find under a rock that's, misshapen, but, she's cool. She's a writer, so she's got a gnarly sense of humor. But yeah, my sister-in-law, she's a fairy. My cousin, who is my best friend, she's a fairy as well. She's May. And they're all so pretty. And they say the prettiest ones are born in May, but gosh, they're just so pretty. I have such pretty friends. And surely that's like a good thing because you're like, pretty people hang out with pretty people. You're like, okay, I'm glad I don't look like a foot, but I love them. Yeah, Taurus fam. And Taurus and Aquarius aren't always matched. So it's rare the fact that we're friends. So the fact that I have three, I'm like, oh, I think I've got the Taurus friendship down pat. Yeah. Are you just sitting on my jeans? He is. My birthday was the 14th. Is it not still? Happy birthday, Ben. Yeah. What you doing? What is it? What is it? Such a pretty boy. You're such a pretty boy. Yes, you are. I love you. I love you. Out of all the words, that's the one I really wanted him to pick up, but he didn't. Capricorn over here. Well, you're just before me. Yeah, I find more friends being Tauruses than Aquarius. Anyway, that's my star talk for today. The older I get, the more I'm like, seems legit. Ham needs a girlfriend. We'll get there. Sorry if you said this before, but how old is Ham? He'll be 8 in November. Any more bad words from Ham? No, actually. The worst I've had him is actually he said under his breath that I could be something else, like F off. He's like, "Rah, rah," which makes sense because I say that. My sister is an Aquarium and we have been close. I think she's weird. Yes, 8 is young. He's arguably a teenager. I just love that you said aquarium instead of Aquarius. Oh my god, life Bridget Ham, you're my favorite bird. Oh no, please. Oh, thank you. We're pulling ourselves together at the moment. The plan for today is after this live is go get dressed for the gym. Gonna go to the gym. Not gonna do anything hard. Yeah, I am. I am. I am. Then I'm going to come home, have a shower, get dressed, and the plan is to make a video this afternoon to answer all those questions that I asked last week. Yeah, he can live to like 30. Hey Bridget, can I just say, your translation of ham noise and comedic timing in the videos is pure comedy. You're funny. Oh, thank you. It is, yeah, it's partially improvised and partially planned, only because to me, the best comedy is in the moment. What? Yeah, It can't be planned. As soon as something is too planned, it loses its spontaneity, and the whole idea is the spontaneous thought process of him. But yeah. So at the time when I'm like filming, I do think of his like responses back. Hence why I answer back in there, because then I'll like, oh, I'll say that's how he responded. So I'll respond back like this. But I appreciate that. Not many people notice that I do actually put a lot of thought and effort into the videos. They're not just, oh, Ham said that. I'm like, no, I had to think of what Ham said. Just so you know. I must take a nap. Take a nap. Thank you for putting yourself out there. Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for coming to see me. My sister's an artist. I'm a Taurus, and I don't art. Okay, that's cool. You don't have to. What do you do for a living? Birds are not cheap. I run a social media page for a business as well as this. And I'm about to start studying again so I can get better at this and I can get better at all the other stuff as well, because social medias and media and digital media is only going to keep growing. So may as well learn. Bat ham of him sticking to the door frames are some of my faves. I do love them too. They can get pretty annoying though, because and then when I go and get him, sometimes he flies away and I'm like, waste of my time. Waste of my time. Have a wonderful day. You too. You also have a wonderful day. Do you want to stop yelling and be in the frame? Look, he's just being like a little chook. Hi. What doing? You're just sitting. I love how he zoops up like that. I know he's guarding the jeans, even though I'm fairly sure all of them are clean. Half of them are mine. God. It's the only downside of living with a sister. You go, where is this? And then it shows up 2 days later in the clean pile because you're like, you wore it. You wore it. I think he wants you to go get him. Do you want to be got? You want to be done to get? You do? Okay. Well, do you have kangaroos in your garden? Not right now. They're gone now. Him's on duty. Yeah, Hims is on duty. Does him poop where he wants? He poops in the same places actually. And so he doesn't actually make the house a mess. He has like 4 main places. Can I? Oh, yes. Yes. How does him handle it when you leave without him? Not well. I don't like leaving him on his own, and I don't usually. It's for short periods of time. Do you see any wild parrots where you live? Yes, all the time. Gosh, there's cockatoos, galahs, lorikeets, everywhere. Gosh, they're everywhere. So many wild parrots here. We have king parrots, rosellas. It reminds me of my work security guard looking. Thank you for making life better. Oh, that's such a compliment. Thank you. No way, just wild. Yeah, Australia has a lot of wild birds and parrots, native parrots. It's just something I have to be cautious of because unfortunately, a lot of Australian bird brands are because of the fact that, Australians have Australian birds. And so some of them I can't use on him because he's not a native Australian bird. He's moved to India. Did he use breakfast yet? Well, he stole my toast and then he dropped it, which either meant he was sick of it. And he did eat that apple that's on the floor back there. So, floor apple. You want to say hello? Who is it? Who is it? Just don't put your tail in my coffee. That wouldn't be good. I wouldn't enjoy that. He's back to his duties. Very important. Very important. Does anyone have a song in their head? Because I have a song in my head. I've got 3 songs in my head, 3 of them, and they're all intertwining. The first one is Son of Man by Phil Collins from Tarzan. And I'll tell you why. Because my best friend, she's got this interesting brain where her brain makes a different lyric instead of what the lyric is. But the thing is, she's not wrong because it sounds like what she thinks it is. And you know how in the song goes, son of man, son of man. She thought that the phrase son of man was salamander. As a 30-year-old woman, whole life. Yeah, her brain does it. It's amazing. It really is. And it's so entertaining because she does that. She's just like, isn't it this? And I'm like, no, but it should be. She's like, yeah. So she thought the song was like salamander. Salamander. So there's that one. Or there's also the one that's taking over the world. It's an AI song. Capital of Puerto Rico. Immediately was enchanted. The whole plane clapped when we landed. Didn't want to do, see, it's there forever. Didn't want to do just tourist stuff. So I took the bus to Caguas. It's a wild place to vacation. Slot machines on the bus station. Get it, Ham. Oh, he's telling me to shut up. Greetings from New York City. I love Hamlet. How does he feel about other animals? He hasn't really had much interaction with other animals, to be honest. Cruising takes about Ella, Lenny for days. Yeah. Yeah. What's the other song? 1, 2, it's kind of mixed in together. And then the one from Off Campus. Anyone watched Off Campus? Because I've watched all of Off Campus. I watched the whole thing in a day. A day. I watched the whole thing in a day. And that song that she sings in when she's like, baby, now that I found you, I can't let you go. So cute. And then I found the original and it's really cute and it's really upbeat. And so I've been singing that with my nieces. It's been great. So they're my 3 songs, just in case anyone cared or wanted to know what was going on in my head. Yes, Sam! He's into it. You've been listening. He's like, now that you're dancing, I don't want to dance. Hi from Brisbane. Well, hello, lady Senera. Senera. I can't read today. Now that I found you, I can't let you go. Like when you come in, y'all. What? Does Sam watch TV? Not really. Though we will watch Gilmore Girls, actually. That's interesting. Does he have a favorite song to dance to? Yeah, he loves Wow by Post Malone. He's coming to Brisbane and I'm going to go see him. Who's my favorite singer be? Gosh, I've got so many. My music taste is so wide range. Like, you go from classic rock to rap to freaking stage tunes, mate. I'm all over it like a hot freaking poker. Like, do you follow Barney from Michigan? No. Do you follow Barney? I'm from Michigan. I don't know how they are. But no, I don't. Maybe I do. Who knows? I love Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. We're a big Betty White fan. That's why my mum likes to be called a Gammy because of Betty White's character in The Proposal. She loves Betty White so much that she's like, I like that she's called Gammy in that movie, so I want to be called Gammy. And that's why Ham knows her as Gammy. And then Dad's just like, I have Drop Dead by Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, cool. Yeah, also a good song. Teals love Pink movie. Well, anything with a heavy beat. He's like, he also loves Celine Dion. A lot of Celine Dion. Need to teach him to call you Gammy. Well, he needs to call Gammy Gammy, not me. I'm B. I'm just his B. He doesn't even call me mum. He calls me B, which I think is way cooler. It's like a stepmom, which is what I am. Good girls. Does Ham dance a lot? Yeah, he gets really into it. He gets passionate. Hey, what's with that? I know, I'm disturbing the washing. You take your job very seriously, Ham. We all appreciate. Oh, it's okay. Okay, back up. You're my fave. My comments never get noticed by anyone. A huge howdy from Texas. They got noticed. They convinced themselves. Who convinced themselves of what? Capital Puerto Rico. Immediately was enchanted. The whole plane clapped when we landed. He does. He does have one of those mustaches. That's true. What's yours and Ham's favorite fruit? Mango. I love a mango. Mango is my favorite fruit. So did Shakespeare's. So did Shakespeare's Ham. Did we mean to spell it like that, or am I missing a joke? Shakespeare, not Shakespeare's. I didn't like mangoes until my 30s. Weird. That is weird. That is weird. Mango with tahini on it. Holy crap. That's a game changer. Make mango ice cream. Yo. Does anyone have a Ninja Creamy? Genuinely. Who has a Ninja Creamy? Or just something that makes ice cream? Because if you freeze coconut cream with mango, mix that together, and then you add tahini on it, holy crap. That's amazing. That's an ice cream for the summer. I'm 39 and now getting into mangoes. Well, better late than never. Do you know Eric the Legend? No, I don't. Get the bottom opening blender. It's cheaper. I probably should. I already have a Ninja Creamy. No, I'm not a tahini fan. Well, you don't have to put tahini on it. Sometimes it's actually just good on its own. Does he drink only water or some juice? He only drinks water. Mm. It works with people that like sour things. I really love sour things. Love sour things. Ugh. Like tart things. Oh, my mouth is watering now just thinking about it. Oh, I'm a freaking slut for a Wheat bar. Freaking love a Wheat bar. Holy crap. How good's a Wheat bar? How good is a Wheat bar? Oh, the macadamia mango ones, they're the titties. They're so good. Dude, my rural freaking bogan side is really coming out today. I'm so sorry. I'm usually quite a well-spoken gal who talks with precision and pronunciation, but I've really gone outways with that. Never had a Wheat bar. Dude, you never had a Wheat bar? Get yourself a Wheat bar. Li Hing Miu? Love sour things for my tongue, but yeah. Sour is also really good for people who have anxiety. Tart prune powder. That sounds like a supplement. You're cool. It's a whisper. Ham's just talking shit. She's just like, Whisper is like a bar of whis. No, I'm kidding. It's like an ice cream bar made from cream, macadamia, and mango. It's like mango ice cream with macadamia bits and like a piece of like cream beside it. It's so good, and you could like push it through the. It's got no stick in it or anything. You can push it through the packet, and then you eat it like a muesli bar, but it's frozen. It's cream. It's ice cream, and it is one of the. It's got like nothing bad in it as well. It's one of those things that you can have if you're trying to keep away from like super processed things, because genuinely, it has got very little processed stuff in it. We are not too far away actually from a wee spa factory here in Toowoomba. But they are amazing. Hello, how are you? Man, get me some sour things when I help you. Yeah, it's really good for calming down your brain because it switches it up a little bit. Stimulates your vagus nerve. Don't have those in the US. In the US, let's riot. Well, you guys have a lot of other things in the US. You have so many cereals. We have like 3. Mango ice cream, chamoy, and tahini, even better. Yep. I've never tried chamoy though. I really want to. Interesting. So many things are. Oh my god, I can't believe I finally caught alive. Oh, oh, that's so cute. Thank you. Northern Wales. Oh, I love that. If you like sour but also sweet, you should grow a lemonade tree. Sometimes I prefer the sour and not sweet. I'm more of a sour tooth than a sweet tooth. Though I am having chocolate milk in my coffee, so don't listen to me. Is there a link to help relieve symptoms of ADHD? I asked because I have ADHD. Yes, yes, there is a big correlation. Oftentimes as well, our brains are seeking dopamine. That's why a lot of us are sweet tooths and addicted to caffeine. There's a dopamine being chased there because we have low dopamine. And so one of the best things you can do in times of like crisis and when you're stressed and overwhelmed is to give yourself a sour lolly because that triggers the dopamine response and calms your nervous system. And caffeine is self-medication because stimulants work as a chill out on us. That's why we're prescribed Ritalin. Low, you mean no dopamine? Low, yeah. What 3 cereals do you have? Weet-Bix, Rice Bubbles, Nutri-Grain. There's so many other like Sultana brand and other things, but like they're the fun ones. And Cocoa Pops. Oh, they made, yeah, Cocoa Pops are the best. They're the bomb.com. Love sweet and salty. Yeah, sometimes I do. Cience. Wah. Weiss is the name of a supermarket here in New Jersey. Well, I doubt they made these things, but wouldn't shock me. Rice Bubbles, cornflakes. Yeah, cornflakes. I remember being in England when I was 15 and we went into Harrods just to see what the fuss was about. And the coolest thing that I ever saw was a Kellogg's cornflakes handbag that was completely bedazzled. And at the time, it was like £6,000. And it was like a handbag, but it was like like an old school Kellogg's cornflakes bag. Kellogg's cornflakes backwards. You sip off on the roxaholics, by the way. Fun fact. Why do I know such weird shit? I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ham? Oh, he's looking at my bag. He's probably going to pull out a tampon. I once sent a box of Oreos and Captain Crunch to a friend in England. She had never heard of either. We know of Captain Crunch because of, movies and things like that. But we also do not have Captain Crunch. We have Oreos though, but we don't have all of the different flavors that you guys have. You've got so many flavors of Oreos. Ham is talking back. Hamlet. Ooh. What you doing up there? Oh, he's got the zoomies. I'll catch them. You got the zoomies? Come on. Where else did we visit in the UK? We visited London, the Cotswolds. We stayed there for Christmas one year in 2011. No, in 2014. That's where we were in 2014. We stayed there for Christmas. Not for Christmas, for like the weeks coming up to Christmas. We spent 2 weeks in the Cotswolds and 1 week in London. And the place that we stayed, their plumbing like went to crap. And it was also like one of the hottest winters that you ever had. So we were planning to go skating in Hyde Park, but the ice rink melted. And so we couldn't. And we were absolutely devastated. Oh, I'm in the Cotswolds. We stayed in a little place called Old Slaughter. It was so pretty. We stayed in an old schoolhouse. It was beautiful. Genuinely would go back and live there. It was one of the prettiest places. And it was so nice. Me and my sisters were taking a walk in through like the little village, and there was an old guy there, and he like asked us if we would walk his dog. And we were like, sure. And so we walked his dog like a block and then brought him back because we were like, we don't know how far you want us to walk him. And we're also like scared of strangers. We were polite, but we were like, take your dog back now. This is weird. It was a cute dog, but it was an old puppy. Personally, I don't like my bird on my head. That's a preference. This is a stopping ground. He doesn't stay here. He'll actually just try and flap. If anything, he'll try and like take me away. Like he'll start flapping and then try and take me. I enjoy hearing him talk when he's out of his cage. Does he poop everywhere? No, he tends to just kind of do it in the same spots. So it's pretty easy to clean up. Oh, that's sweet. Us Brits are nothing but over familiar. And you were. And it was so nice. Like, genuinely, I don't think I had a better time anywhere else. We also spent 1 week in Italy beforehand. Um, and it was during winter, so it was kind of off season, but it was so good. Yeah. I reckon at that age, if I'd had spent like another month, he's going to try and take me away. If I'd have spent another month there, I would have a good solid half of the language down pat. It is so easy to pick up when you're there. I had a bunch of like Italian people trying to teach me how to say things because I was like a 15-year-old who wore like high boots and I was like, trying to be so fashionistic. I was being such a poser. It was so funny. I had like a red beret and everything. I was literally like, I'm in another country. I can be whoever I want. And so I had this like navy blue button down jacket with high brown boots and a red beret. I looked like an absolute dick, but I felt pretty. And so, I think like at one point there was one Italian guy who bumped into me and was just like, "Oh, baby," and I was like, "Oh, what a time." And now if I went that, they'd be like, "Oh, she's old." I'd be like, I'm a different girl, but yeah. Ham. I think he's in my room. Ham. Hamlet. Does Ham like beat scratchies? If I can get him like close enough, he does. And he's like, Ham. But now you were feeling the European fantasy. Sure. But I was also 15 and never been kissed. And so at the time, I was literally just like, how fun is attention? It's definitely the best way to learn language. Yeah. Yeah. Can guarantee that you made a positive impression of making an attempt to speak in the language. Oh, I was so into it. And I so badly, and we had like this guy who was a guide when we went to the Colosseum. And he looked like a complete Brit. Like he had like blonde, reddish hair, was really pale. He had some severe emphysema going on, but he was like really nice and he sounded fully British. And it wasn't until we were like being led places that he knew fluent Italian that he was like, yeah, my mum's Italian. I live in England and I come over here for holidays to work. And so he had like the language and he's like, he sounded completely different. But yeah, from there I was like, you don't, you don't look like you can speak fluent Italian, but he did. And he had like the movement and everything. It's such a passionate language. I was just like, yep, yep, I could do this easy. I still reckon I could. Yeah. It's one of those languages that just kind of like makes sense in my head phonetically. Ham, where are you, man? Because this is the forbidden. Oh, he's in the bathroom. You're in the forbidden bathroom. Does he hang out all day? Do his own thing all day? Which, have you ditched the old cage yet? It's in the garage. You have to come out. You have to come out. Hmm? Come on. Come on. He go explore. He know he not allowed in here. You only get allowed in here on occasion. Yeah, why don't you sit on the... Oh, shut one of these as we go. He wants a shower. No, he doesn't. If he wanted a shower, he just gets into his water bowl. I need you to come out of here, mate. You know he's done at the top of my head. Ham, it's cold in here. There's no heater on. Yeah. Come on, darling. Oh, He's saying I need to take a shower. Look how dirty my hair is. Love that I showed you that. Like, oh, look, gross. Lol, ginger princess. No, I'm pretty blonde actually. It's just because of the light. I don't know if that's what you were saying or not, but Ham. Oh, okay. No, come on. Thank you. We're gonna shut the door. No, just well, the plan was last night. I was gonna wash my hair, but then I was like, no, today I might go to the gym. And there's nothing more annoying than going to the gym when you've just washed your hair. Do you see his little maverick dive there? So cute. Why don't you make him bed service in the cage? It's an idea. Roblox Life 1233 says hi him. There he is up there. Bridget, where did you get? Did him pick up there? Sound Mario Kart. When I first had him, I played a lot of Mario Kart. I'm the best at Mario Kart. I'm really good at it. But in order to get good at it, you have to be bad at it. And so he heard a lot of me spinning out, which is the treats do I give Hamlet? Usually what I'm eating. So he's had already like 3 treats today. I'm watching you from work. Just gone midnight in the UK. Wow. You're working at midnight? That's commitment. Unless you're doing like a night shift. Unless you're a nurse or something. Nothing more annoying than when you go to the gym just after washing your hair. Oh, we're right back at the bag. What's in there? Things you shouldn't be touching? I need a new bag. It's starting to fall apart because he chewed it. If anyone knows any cute, cheap bags with silver hardware on it, because it turns out I'm a silver girl. I look bad with gold. I look best with silver. Sadly, I have to go now. Oh, bye. Thanks for hanging out. This ruddy girl. Thoroughly love hanging out with you and him. Oh, thanks. We love hanging out with you guys too. This is becoming such an easy thing. Like on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Like we just sit and chat while you witness what our morning looks like. We've had breakfast. We're still having coffee, but we're making it slowly. What are you doing? Oh, he's there. He's looking at all the Tupperware that Steve brought home from work. That won't be all of our Tupperware. He just grabs a bunch and he's like, this is ours. I'm like, okay. Have you ever thought about getting him another bird friend? Yes, we've thought about it. It's one of those decisions that requires a lot of planning, thought, and more things. And there's other stuff we want to tackle first. Do you ever train Hamlet? No, but I should. I really want to teach him like basic commands. Like he does know step up and things like that. But I want to be able to teach him like, I'd love to be able to teach him how to free fly. Yeah, he has gained his weight back. You've noticed he's got like a rounded tummy. His face even has a bit more fill out. Like, what are you doing, bro? I don't think I'd get a second ring neck. No. I think we only have the energy for one ring neck. I think it would be. Does he have good recall? No, he has terrible recall. You saw in there. He does no recall. It's shocking. I need to teach him that first, obviously. He won't be as tame if you get him a friend because he wants his only attention. Yeah, there is that. But it's a cruelty thing. Like you'd hate to be the only human with a world of just like birds. You'd want a friend. Are there places that are safe here to try and flee from? I don't know. I wouldn't know the conditions. I've never done it. I want to learn first. You should watch Barney the West Coast Cockatoo. He is hilarious. I would love to. I love seeing other bird accounts. Two ringnecks would be crazy. I don't know. For a second bird, I think you'd have to get something that's able to deal with a bit, like in terms of change. Ham really struggles with change. He's also like incredibly got big personality, so it would have to be something like a cockatiel. Do I watch bird tricks? Yes, they are a good one. They are a good one. I do like them. They're very American. Not that that's a bad thing. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming for a bland talker like me to suddenly hear, okay, we're going to learn how to step up today. And I might go back to bed. Deserts with no trees, no birds of prey are the first places. See, the thing is, Australia has a lot of bird wildlife. We have so much bird wildlife. And the thing, are you good? And the thing is, even birds that seem small are predatory. And so we have like butcher birds. We should. I just read a comment and then mixed in with what I was saying. And butcher birds, we've got magpies, we've got all kinds of nasty birds, like not even including like wedge-tailed eagles and things like that. It's any bird could be a predator. And ham's a wuss. I'll be honest with you. I've talked to Dave Walmuch about the free flight course. I was going to do it, but it's not cheap. Like 10K, not cheap. Yeah, see, that's a lot. I don't know if I could afford that. I can't afford that. I know I can't. Actually, it's not. I don't know. It's I know I can't. Can't afford a 10K course. The only thing I'd be able to offset that is if I made videos along the way. But that's a lot of work on top of already learning how to do it. Not that it wouldn't be what it. There's just a lot. My brain wouldn't be able to handle that while I was studying, working, and making videos. That's what I'd be worried about too. His birds of prey, and in Australia, his landing spot could be dangerous too. Yeah, see, there's so much risk, and because this Australia is not his native place, Australian fauna and flora is the biggest risk. Australian birds are designed to deal with like gum trees and eucalyptus and stuff. That's toxic to him. I can't use native foraging toys here for him. It could hurt him. Yeah, spit at image of ham. I love seeing so many hams. Someone sent me one of a bird that had no feet, and it was Hamlet. It had no feet, and I like had a moment where I was like, but apparently it was born without feet. So yeah, I shut the door. So he's now like, oh, I can't go into the bedroom. Sucks to suck. Come on. Are you in an area that you can hear cook kookaburras? Kookaburras, do you mean? Yeah, we hear them every morning, every night. We hear all the bird sounds. Kookaburras are everywhere here. Go to sleep. Do go to sleep. If you need to go, you go. It's okay. Kookaburra sit in the old country. Merry, merry king of the bush. Do you all know the Kookaburra song? I don't know if you would. It was like Australia. It was like an Australian song. We grew up with the Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Love Kookaburra, gay your life must be. Who's talking? What? Used to sing it all the time in play school. I'm in Tamworth and I hear all day cockatoos. Yeah, that might be rude. Um, they aren't. Aren't they nice? Sound. Don't remember that song. Yeah, I know that song. It's not Australian. I think it is. I think it is Australian. Has Ham ever escaped? No. You might have learnt it in the US, but that doesn't mean it's not an Australian song. Greetings from rainy Colorado. Well, greetings. And how is your view today? Bit foggy? Ah, you have me singing it all day. It's such a cute song. Berlin in the US, but it's definitely Aussie. Yeah. Isn't Waltzing Matilda like your second anthem? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I know all of that's the thing, it's terrible. I've got all of the parodies of it. There's like a parody of Waltzing Matilda and the Kookaburra one. There was one, oh god, my uncle taught me as I was a kid. It was like, because you get, obviously we have bird sounds all the time here in Australia, and it was talking about like how you got to get rid of the kookaburra because it was so loud. It was like kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, shot him up the butt with the 303. Laugh, kookaburra can't. And it was like, oh, Uncle Mike, that's terrible. I liked Waltzing Matilda. I didn't realize until I was like 10 that it was a really sad song. It's about a dude who drowns in a billabong. To see how sad you go. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. People are just mean. It's just their personality trait. I just feel sorry for them now. How long do ring neck live? Like 30 years or so. Love Ultima to learn tablets for a pound. Yeah. It's a really pretty melody though. Like even growing up, the change in like octave is pretty. I'm not Australian, but I learned that song too, American, but the song is not. Yep. Louisiana. Oh, that's really cute. I love when there's so many little hams. That's the one I knew. That's the parody I knew. The Waltzing Matilda who bloody killed us sitting on the grass. Yeah. you you're just doing what you need to do. My hair's so dirty and he's just making it worse. Hope you have an amazing day. I hope you also have an amazing day as well. Bye from Tamworth. You have a great day. Greetings from Chicago. Alouette. That sounds really familiar. Alouette. Give me a lyric of that. Maybe I know that song. I knew so many like things as a kid. That's how I learnt things. I learnt them via songs so well. It's a French song. Yeah. That sounds familiar. Hamlet. 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 Sailor went to CCC to see what he could see, and all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. He's appeared. Does Hammer handle the storms? Yeah, he handles storms pretty well. It's only when there's like big lightning that I like check on him, and he's usually just in his cage, like, slow down. Bye. God, the push off he gives. Lock, sweet lock. No, I guess not. Greetings from San Diego. How does the new? I mean, he loves it. He's doing really well. He's only birds in Australia that become outlawed because of causing crop damage. Some states in the US don't allow Quakers. Cockatoos are pretty destructive, but none to that extent. Our biggest issue is cane toads. My dad picks fruit to make cotties. Oh, to make the cordial that I like best. Goodbye and nosda. What? Nosta. That sounds good. Nostalgia. Sorry, I was trying to connect those two before. They're all the same. Oh, the Cotties ads. The Cotties ads. And oh, so many ads from that era. The one that still happens is the 1-300-655-06. If you have trouble reading, that's something you can fix. So many good ads in Australia, early days. Charterbone? What charter boat? The reading writing hotline. Yep. The caffeine hasn't kicked in. It's kicking in the wrong place. It's just activated the nostalgic part of my brain, but not the rest. It's this bit. Long-term memory is being kicked into the back. Where's Ham? He's in my office. He'll get out in a minute because he'll see the big scary light and he'll be like, oh, I gotta leave. We're gonna need a bigger boat. That kid's cute. That kid is in stuff now, I'm fairly sure. I've had Ham for 8 years almost. I got him in October. Yeah. I kind of made his birthday up just because I was like, I just picked a day. I picked it in November, though I'm fairly sure he was born like a couple of weeks before that, but I just gave him a day. The 21st of November. I thought it was a day for him. I do! Are you old enough to remember the Nescafe ads? So proper. I don't know. I'm 29, so I'm a 97 baby. Maybe. I have like a memory of like early ads though. I have a weird memory for this stuff. It amazes me how smart birds are. I've been reading articles. Wow. Yeah, they're so intelligent. We don't give them enough credit. My favorite was the Kit Kat ad, and the cockatoo lady answered the phone. Keeps saying, I know. Gives the phone to the cockatoo. Keeps saying, I know. Yes. Such a pretty bird. He is such a pretty bird. Hamlet. New Hampshire, USA. I really want to go to New Hampshire, USA. It seems like really pretty country there. Would you consider breeding ham and having his descendants in the family continue on? I don't think so. I'm not someone who would, I don't think I'd breed. I think that brings a new onset of problems that I don't think is necessary. And it seems like a selfish reason. I need to know where you are. He's probably on my laptop, actually. I'll go get him. You coming? All 128 of you? Ham. Oh, hello. Who is it? Oh, I love my fiddly fig. I have looked after that thing to high heaven. It'll only grow in certain spots, but I've been looking after it for a long time and I've just started twining fairy lights around it. But yeah, I had it from when it was like all the way down here, and so it's just grown up and up and up. I've had it for like 4 or 5 years now. I need to repot it soon though. It's starting to get a bit too big for its britches. If you ever come to Washington, DC, you'll need a tour guide. Me. Oh gosh. Thank you for that. I would like to go to Washington, though I've heard the Washington crime rate is quite big. My uncle used to live there, and then New York. Around 2020. Oh no, around 2001-ish. And then left. You can imagine why. I just lost all of its lower leaves. Oh, then that's usually a sign of the roots needing more room. Either way. Well, we're coming up to like way past an hour. We might have to wrap this up actually, because I gotta get my day going. Mine kind of melted about 2 weeks ago. New one long. Oh. How long have you had ham? About 8 years. My favorite movie. I have many favorite movies. I think my most favorite movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. I love that movie. I love it. BRB, more coffee. Yeah, I feel that. Because did you know it's a Shakespeare play? "'Tis the Taming of the Shrew." Can you guess why? Oh, that was so much of a weird Shakespeare play. But just popping in after a hospital stay. Oh, Slay, how are you? Glad you're back. Hello from Hobart, Tasmania. Bringing him. I'm never called Brie. I've never been called Brie. It's always been reserved for the Britneys or the Brooks or things, but I've never, because my name is Bridget. It's not like I go Bridget. I I don't mind, but I usually got called B or Bridge. My mum used to call me Bebop. I was like, no, I don't feel like I look like a Bebop. I look like a B to me. B. Better love things. You're welcome. I love my mug. My sister-in-law bought me this. It's got fishies and a turtle and seaweed because I'm a mermaid. And then more fishies. And this one's got two fishies. It's got a big fishy and a little fishy. And it's just such like a wholesome mug. Like, I don't know why I did that. Good morning from Long Beach in Washington State. Wow. What? Still a bit squishy. The top, not okay. We're cleaning his ass right now, so. Okay, Bebop is what I talk about from now on. Well, that is up to you. I don't care. Does Ham socialize with other birds? No, not really. Not that I didn't want him to. It's just more like there's not really much opportunity. It's not like you can take your bird to the bird park. Good evening from Colombia, South Carolina. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. First time in San Juan, Meio, capital of Puerto Rico. Hello, be from Ohio. You guys have so much. Scratch your armpit. Yeah, it was itchy. This one in here. You don't need to see that. Scratch my armpit. God. Is everything a crime? Hello, hello, Travis. I am from SC, South Carolina. I'm gathering. I'm getting better at recognizing the symbols and like the letter things for the different states in America. Good morning from Agree, South Carolina. Ham just pooped. Yeah, he did. Ham's beautiful lady Bridget. I'm sorry. Bad groups, social reasons could be a great terrible thing. Yeah, well, we live in rural Toowoomba. I just spat on myself. Gross. We live in rural Toowoomba. Sometimes the people that you meet up with are a bit odd. You kind of have to be on your guard here. SC is also what I would call the Sunshine Coast, which is where I am from. Bathurst. Bathurst. Hello, my online friend. Hello. Hello. Pooped a blueberry. Thanks for sharing ham with us. Too short it's relief my birdage. Oh, I'm so glad. I need to make more this week. We've been really slack because we've been driving and then we've been tired and I'm so tired, guys. Even with coffee. I went to bed at like 9:30. I'm freaking wrecked. You ever have like the brain tired? So your body's okay, but your brain just needs like to be switched off for a bit. Are you good? Okay. He's in a grumpy mood today. For all y'all have been here for long enough, he's been like tried to bite me 3 times. Because he's a dick. A very pretty dick. It is blue. I feel. California, sending lots of love to you and Ham. Hello, Hamley, Bidge. It's multiple days a week. Too much of knowing that. Still grumpy. What? I don't. What? I'm not caught up. I don't know what everyone means. You need to put context in with your comments because I can't keep up. I just pulled out like 2 eyelashes. That's you can't see. It's one right there. That's so Phoebe Buffet of me. I've been told I'm like Phoebe Buffet, but I'm like, I feel like I'm a Phoebe and a Rachel mixed together. Because I'm not a Monica. I'm not that much of a control freak, to be honest. Hey, Bridget. God, my eyes are itchy. I need to sleep. Bridget Hamlet from USA. We love y'all, guys. Oh, we love you too. Back. Oh, hello. Welcome back. We've missed you. Premium eyelash content. Oh, I'm so lame. I'm sorry. Ham loves his new cage. He's a big fan of this. And it's also been really good because it's been holding heat better, like at night, because of the oval shape rather than the square. How did you decide you wanted a bird? I've had a bird since I was 10. And it was just the best thing ever because it turns out I get them and they get me. Just really well suited. You're supposed to make a wish and blow the eyelash out. Oh, I'm sure I can get another one. Oh, there we go. Made a wish. Hamlet. You might be lame, but you're lame with groupies. Oh, good. Is he okay with the rap towels in the cage? Yeah, it's like there's never been an issue. He's fine. People get so caught up on it, and I was trying to be so nice about it, but I was like, he'll be fine, and he is. He now he just steps on them and chews them and everything. He's like, well, and his like feet sores are gone. Okay, bye. We'll be back. We'll be back soon. We immigrated to Farmville. I don't know what you mean. Hello, Virginia. From Virginia. Can you tell us how you got Hamlet? From a breeder that my dad found. I was meant to get a yellow one, but I liked the blue one better. I could have had a Twinkie. Hamlet, you can give me any tricks. Favorite part of Paris is like perfect for creating verbal stim tricks. Yeah. I get so many like stims from him. Like he says, yeah. I don't say yeah like that. But he goes, yeah. So every now and again I'm like, yeah. Like him. Virginia dude. Okay, bro. My sister's place, my magpie gives me shitty stones. The fact that your magpie gives you things is actually a really nice thing. Magpies do gift. What's a Twinkie? Twinkie is a yellow ringneck that is owned by Lauren. Twinkie the parrot, one of Ham's favorites. So you judge him by his color, do you? Yeah, it's a bird. Calm down. No, originally it was because my ask was I was wanting to be specific and I wanted a boy ring neck because you do get the ring and they talk more. And so I was looking for one. They said they had a yellow one, but unfortunately they thought that it was a girl, but there was a few other ones that were boys. But I really liked the blue one. The blue one was really pretty. And so uh yeah, it just kind there was a few blue ones, but I liked him because he had just that he just got kind of got a purple vibe. Like, oh wait, where's this up? Archie, buddy, it's all right, darling. Archie, Archie, hi. I've forgotten what the question is, but Ham's up there. Archie, Archie. Barking at people giving the mail. Did you get him as a baby? I got him at 12 weeks, and he was just kind of like freshly weaned off goop. How you doing up there, brother? Twinkie is one that wiggles at food. No, that's Morgan. No. Twinkie says Twinkie and says, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bye. Twinkie will be like, Twinkie. There's a few other ones. There's Pickle, there's Twinkie, there's Beaker, there's Tink, there's Ducky. Ham loves Ducky. Does Ham interact with the dogs? No, not really. What kind of pooch is Archie? He is a black lab cross German Shepherd. He's getting old. He's got the salt and peppers on his face. He was our roommate, Richard's, but since Richard moved out, because Archie and Rufus is Steve's dog, have been together for like 7 years. We thought it would be really cruel to separate them, so we decided we'd keep Archie, and yeah, and his daddy can come visit him. Look at him ready to launch. His little tail on the wall. Who's a good Tinkerbell? I love the sugar face pups. Yeah, so old. Ham, you don't have to stay up there. You want to come down? Come on. Ham, do you want me to come get you? Immediately was enchanted. The whole plane clapped when we landed. It's hard when I come across me. What? I'm catching up. Well, it's nice to see you. Aw, thank you. Yeah, we got to make a video today answering questions. Does Ham know you're shooting a video? Would you call this a video that I'm shooting? I suppose the lives do get uploaded. Sometimes, yeah, he does. Other times he's like, I couldn't be stuffed, and so I can't do them. I have to work with his schedule. He's a diva. Do you love Miss Augie? Oh, I love Augie so much. Big. You're so pretty. Such a pretty boy. We love you. He does have a purplish blue hue. Like he's got different colors like to his wings, to his front. Like he's just like an absolute kaleidoscope. You really are. You're so pretty. Yeah, and that's the color I think the hoodie should be. Or should it be a basic color with this color on top of it? White, black, red? My bird content is Ham, Gizmo, Augie, and Apollo. Fair enough. Yeah, he's almost a light wash denim. I would agree. Periwinkle. Periwinkle's a bit more yellowy, I reckon. It's on the cooler side. He's more of a warm spring, I think. Make it purplish blue. You reckon? Would people wear it? I'm torn. I'm in that like in between where do I make something that people can wear every day? But people do that anyway with other stuff. Or do I make it a novelty? Do I make it something that has like cool stuff on it? Like, do I make it so the arms look like they have wings or that they have ham eyes and a beak or just something? I don't know. I'm torn. Obviously, want to make something that matches more like that more people like, but maybe I'll do a bit of a poll and do a bit of a design so you guys. But I really want to be able to put this out because Makeship will be doing it like they did the plushie. So yeah, make it fun. I think I will make it fun. It'll be limited edition anyway, so it's not like it'll be like forever. And you never know, we may still do the ham plushie as well. It's a wild place to vacation. Slot machines in the bus station. So many songs in my head. Baby, now that I found you, I can't let you go. His color is Hamlet blue. Full stop. Okay. Is a color. No, there would not be a talking plushie. They don't make the talking ones. I built my world around you and I need you so. Baby, even though you don't need me, you don't need me. All right, he didn't like me singing. He wanted to talk to you. Can do pre-sales and then make it. Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. They like do a pledge Can I buy this bed? They do like a pledge and how many people will buy it. And then if it hits a certain amount, then they'll make it. But if it doesn't, they won't make it. That's the whole idea. It's like self-governed. That makes sense. That way the company doesn't lose money. It's smart. It's smart business. Hey B, how often do you get bit? Like twice a day. Oh, I get lunged at a lot. Actually, I rarely get bitten. I just get like attempted. He's like, you're like, you're nothing. You're this big. Calm down. Been wanting to buy this bird for quite some time now. You'll never be able to get this bird. This bird is not for you. What is Ham's fave fruit or snack? Apple. What's his favorite? Shoes or socks? Shoes, because they got laces. If I had the money, I would totally love to get a hoodie lol. See, yeah. A little bit of whites in the base. Look, basically attempting to make it. Yeah, yeah. What are you doing today? Our best. Does Ham have weird habits? I mean, for a bird, maybe? I don't know. He likes throwing up in his food bowl. Goodness me, why am I so tired? I need to wrap this up. I need to get on going with my day. I said I'd go to the gym, and I should do that. He's chill back there. He's grumpy. He just tried to swipe me. Babe. Hey. Ugh, he's still in a bad mood. What do you mean by this bird? Do you mean this type or this actual bird? Sometimes someone's pet, you can't buy people's. Whatever they mean, I'm ignoring them now. It's too weird. I don't know what's better, eggs in the food bowl or bird throwing up in the food. Yeah. By him and B. Do you still use the reformer machine? I never got a reformer machine. I just used to do reformer Pilates. I still do. It's just expensive and I sometimes can't afford it. And I have a gym membership that costs less than one lesson of Pilates. And so, yeah, gyms are evil places. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're as evil as you make them. You just have to find one that you like. I like this one because I didn't have to do a stupid tour. They were like, come in and we'll show you. And you're like, it's a gym, not a rental. Calm down. So that's why I like this one. Who put them in timeout? I'm about it. Good job. Is that a grey parrot? No, he's blue. Blue. I haven't even finished my coffee. I have to finish it. It's got creatine in it and chocolate milk. Love some green eggs and ham. Look at him. Let me zoom in on that boy. If I was to get another bird, I would love it to be a ringneck, but realistically, I know it's too much for me. They are a lot. They have great personalities, but they come with like the good. With big highs comes big lows. Cockatiels are good. Cockatiels are a great bird. That was my first bird. I think I would have attempted an African grey. I still would go an African grey. I think they're very clever and they're beautiful. He does have quiet times during the day, and it's usually after he's done like a big lap of the house, which he has done. I had to get him out of my bedroom before. How big of a step from cockatiel to ringneck? Oh, I reckon like 2 big steps. Yeah. Do you ringlet have big energy compared to the eclectus? Yeah, and oh gosh, the bird that actually got me into birds was an eclectus. My grade 5 primary school teacher, her name was Mrs. Simmons, and she would bring in her bird, and she had a green eclectus parrot. And it was the first time I'd ever seen like a bird that like people could take out and play with. And he would sit on like students' arms and things like that. He was beautiful. And his name was Echo. And it was genuinely like the first time I was ever like, I want a bird. I get them. This is such a cool pet. But my parents got me a cockatiel, which was beautiful. And I had another encounter with a ringneck that we found one time that made me go, I love ringnecks. They're beautiful as well. So maybe the next time I'd get an eclectus, but they're bigger. And so there'd be, I think, a fear that Ham would be like, there might be a bit of tension there. Yeah, they do damage. Most birds do, honestly. Ham has the capacity to do some damage, but he doesn't. Don't know how much seed apples are out. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. You didn't have to do that. I need to really let people know they don't need to send me money on here. This is simply for us to connect. He's now in my bag. Obviously, depend on the bird too, because my cockatiel's incredibly laid back and chill and quiet. But yeah, yeah, they do, and they do get really connected. So you have to be careful. Oh, Eckies are so sweet. I think I'd get a green one. I'd get a boy. I do like the boys. And boy birdies tend to like the girls better as well. Like they get along better with women. Is he an Alexandrian or a ringneck? He's a ringneck, and an Alexandrian will be green. There's not too much difference though. It's usually size. Oh, they're such a beautiful, beautiful red, aren't they? The female Eckies. Hamlet, I need to go. Y'all just keep asking me really good questions, so I'm sticking around. But maybe I won't go to the gym. Maybe I'll. No, I will. I have to. Do I? I'm still so tired. I'm not settled yet. I'm not settled home. Yes, ham is in my handbag. Rainbow lorikeets are crazy. Crazy. They're fucking crazy. They are like clowns. And they stick their tongues out. They're funny. Ham needs a girlfriend. He doesn't need a girlfriend, but I would like to get him a friend. Oh, we had 2 Alexandrians. Had to foster them both. Thanks. Aw, you're so welcome. Hi. How much trying to get something out of your handbag, I believe. Yeah, he's trying to get a tampon, but they're wedged. Where are ringnecks from? Ringnecks traditionally are called Indian ringnecks because they hail from India. Hi. Yeah, lorries are a lot. Hamlet. Hamlet. Look how long your tail is. Oh, how beautiful. Are you going to work today? No, not today. Today I am focusing. Well, this is work, but it's good work. It's only every now and again that I do 2-week stints of concierge and photography for a business and collect content because I run their social media through the week. So that's my at-home job. And then I do this, make videos for you guys. And I'm about to start studying. I start in June and I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited. I've never been excited to go to study, but I am. I'm excited to learn about the stuff that I actually want to learn. I can do it from home. I can listen. I can work on it. I have the time. Yeah, it just really added so much to my student debt. Hamlet. I triggered him. I love that parrot. Just love to sit on heads. Yep. He scratched my scalp, I tell you that. Have you found some money? Hamlet. I'm studying a bachelor's degree in social media, in social and digital media. Very up my alley, very much this kind of thing. They were like, "Oh, what do you hope to become when you're finished studying?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe like an influencer." Oh, it cracked me up. Because they were like, "Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, a lot of people have that ambition in terms of that and having like a successful social media." And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love that." They're like, "Oh, what's your handle now?" And I was like, "Oh, just my name." Then they looked me up and they were like, "Oh, you actually already have like a few people that follow you." And I was like, "Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. They're just my friends. They're my good friends. They're just my good friends. I love them." Have I ever given him a mirror to see? Yeah. He's just swooping. Oh, they have a degree on that. Yes, it is the only one that exists in Australia at the moment, hence why it cost me so much money. But yeah. Hi. Hello. Hamlet. Ow. A couple of followers. Yeah. You'd be a great influencer, maybe. Yeah, thanks. Do you reckon? Do you reckon we could like I could do that? Do you reckon maybe like one day I'd have like a small following on like social media across a couple? Like I was so excited. I just hit 140,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is huge. I was like, it's the first degree that I intend to complete, if that helps. It's not the first degree that I've attempted. I did 3 years of a bachelor's degree in um, a stage theatre. Does that shock you? Hence the Hamlet obsession, hence the Shakespearean vibe. Oh, yeah. Crazy, crazy stuff. You'll be distracted. Any kind of what YouTube is now the world's largest media company crashed on your so thank you. YouTube should get the credit because YouTube actually pays its creators properly, whereas TikTok and Instagram do not. That's why I do lives on here because YouTube actually compensates for it, actually pays people for their time. You should start a YouTube channel. I think you do really good. Oh, thank you. I think you do good too. You're great with different accents. I don't have a real personality. That's why. Oh, it was the. Oh no, that wasn't you. Yeah, imagine if I started a YouTube channel. That would be crazy. That would be insane. I tell you what. Can you imagine? Imagine if I had like 1,000 people that really wanted to see what I was doing on the day to day and like followed me on Instagram and everything and like commented on all my videos. That would be so cool. It is though. I'm very lucky and I'm very, very blessed. And I love you all very much. And the fact that you're actually there is crazy because I'm just looking at me. I have to remind myself that you're actually people on the other side who are genuinely watching and give a crap. That's just insane. Who knew? Who knew the internet could be such a great place? I know the internet can be horrid, horrid, but there's like upsides. This is an upside to me. Genuinely, I think every single one of you is a great person. The fact that I have yet to draw Hamlet is a mistake that I've realized I've made. Oh, we'll fix it, dear Henry. I'm not real, I'm AI. Well, thank you for still admitting that. That's the most honest AI I've come across. What am I have to read them all. Calm down. We love you too, B. Oh, thanks. I'll cry. Hi to you, Ham and Steve from Seattle. Oh, that's so cool. You're wonderful and Hammy Blue. Good night, kisses. Hamlet is the talent, don't forget. Yeah, thanks. I'm watching you twice on my smart TV and on my phone. Oh, are you? That's a lot of Bridget in your face. I am people when I have coffee. You know, you're allowed to be in this video too. I haven't stopped you yet. Good night again. No, go to bed if you have to go to bed. People need to go to sleep. I understand that it's coming up 10 a.m. here. I need to get dressed. I'm still in my pajamas with dirty hair and need to have a shower. I don't think I'll go to the gym today. I think I'll stretch and maybe do like a home session and then just make myself feel pretty. I need to do my eyebrows and I need to calm him down. Dude, come on. Love from New York City. Oh, how many different countries do you hear from? Oh, Jesus, so many. I can't count. Like, of course, there's like my main three, which is Australia, America, and England. And then you have Canada. I've got Europe, so much of Europe. Oh, geez. Actually, I have a really big Italian fan base. That's crazy. And just everywhere. Everywhere. Russia. God, so many Russian fans actually. They're intense and I love it. Everywhere. You deserve it. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Pam. He's just put himself away. I don't know. Indignation. Okay. So for oh my god, sorry. For video's sake, if I was to film a video today answering questions, in which state would you be more interested to watch me answer those questions? Well, and New Zealand as well. New Zealand is a must. I love New Zealand. My New Zealand fans are really nice, actually. And since being there last year, I have a really big love for them because I don't think I had one interaction with anyone from New Zealand that was anything but incredibly lovely. You all are so kind and just your demeanor altogether. Like I don't think I said hi to a New Zealander without them being like, "How are you? Who are you? And where are you from? Australia? Oh, been there." Or they have like a kid there or something. They're like, "Oh, we love it there." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." The first place Steve and I went when we were over there was a zoo. And we walked in and I don't Australians must be easy to spot actually because we went to the front. I was about to pay. And they were like, "Oh, you're Australian." I was like, "Yes, yes, we are. Yes, we are." And then they were just like, "Oh, it's lovely to have you." And they were so kind. And yeah, I'm fairly sure they were making fun of us, but I didn't care. We were like, ignorance is bliss. And Finland, yes. I've already gone to the gym for the day since I went at 6 a.m. Wow, gosh. Probably helps that we love birds and you are the bird lady. I have learned to really take that title with love because at first I had it under the same guise as like the cat lady and how there's a level of like judgment there. But now I'm like, sometimes it's hard to understand the Kiwis. Well, I think every accent has a level of misunderstanding. I know a lot of people struggle to understand my accent sometimes, especially if I talk fast because they're not used to Australians and their cadence. Like they're, "Oh yeah, no, I went to Coles and then came home, made dinner, it was all good." Whereas an American would take like 3 days to say that. "I went to Coles and I came home, cooked dinner, and it was all good." You use all of your mouth. It's amazing. I love phonetics. Honestly, been following constantly for 5 years. 5 years! I forgot how long I've been doing this. I've been doing this for nearly 6 years now. So you've been like a diehard fan. Can you imagine that I have had a bird online for that long? Oh my god, you're so close to 300 likes. Well, that's nice. I don't really pay attention to likes. I don't think that matters. I think I care more about the conversation. But thanks for pointing it out. Appreciate that. Well, look, that I made 300. Appreciate it. Crazy how time passes. I know. I've been doing this full time for nearly like 2 years now. You guys have been my number one support. I can't remember when I started watching. Well, isn't that good though? It's always been all this accent talk, and I'm like, what accent can Toby has one? Yeah, I do. I have like a really good rural accent these days. Think of Neighbours. Have you seen that video of Margot Robbie on Graham Norton? I sound different though because I have actually had voice training. I'd like to point that out. I did 3 years of a stage theatre degree. I went to drama school. So my entire dialect is trained, hence the accents though. But she was talking about how they had to give her a dialect coach because she sounded too Australian for an Australian TV show. Because she's from where I'm living now. She's from she's from crap. Now I can't remember. It's near Roma. Wow, drama school. Yeah, I did go to drama school. It was my university degree. Hey, you sound like an American now. Can stay away. Kidding, kidding. um, I need to catch up on some of these. Oh, yeah, don't follow any of the Facebook pages. None of them are me. But yeah, she talks about how she was to Australia, she had to get a dialect code, and she was like, "What do you mean?" And it's like this inland, rural Australian dialect that we all have. But yeah, you can point out where from Australia someone's from by their inflections and things like that. It's crazy. Could be an Australian spy for America. What if I told you I'm actually American and I've just nailed the Australian accent? Nailed it. Not many people can do a good Australian accent. Not many. Maybe the lip sync can sound a bit off. Probably. I'm probably AI. So is Ham. Did Gammy and Grandad have a treat for him? They did. Mum bought him so many nuts, like almonds. Is someone here? Did you see anyone? The dogs aren't moving. Maybe I had a package delivered. Someone came to my house not that long ago. And we're like, oh, we're here to see Bridget and Hamlet. And thankfully I wasn't home and neither was Sam. But Steve answered the door and he was like, there's no Bridget and Hamlet here. So I've had stalkers. It's crazy. I heard someone talk. Postman, maybe? Postman, maybe. Need me. Oh, she's barking at someone. Don't mind me. Oh, I heard my mailbox. I think something has been delivered. Okay. I just got so red. Look at me. Okay, I have to rewind. I didn't look at any of those comments. Ham. Stay with me, buddy. Oh, jeez. Stop freaking out. You're gonna send me over the edge, bro. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going back and reading some of those. The door's always locked. How did I come up with Ham's name? I did an arts degree in stage theatre. I loved Shakespearean. It made perfect sense to me. The iambic pentameter was like that in my head. I got it exactly. I learned my lines in like a week for a whole play. Done. Easy. It's meant to be on the body. It's not meant to be read. It's supposed to be performed. That's just how it is. It's perfect. I got it. All right. That's funny. Nearly always tell the country in North Carolina people from my dialect. Yeah, definitely AI. Yes, I am. We can rewind. Okay. And that's when I thought someone was at the door. Okay. Lock the door. The door is always locked. Yes. Bring the kitchen knife. So I live far in the middle of nowhere. Stalking is impossible. Don't say that. Stalking is possible. Now we have a mystery spy outside. We don't have guns. Was it the mailman? Yes, it was the mailman. Okay. Everything's fine. Actually, what I might do, I'll go get the mail because I'm fairly sure it's the birthday gifts for my May girls. Yeah. Can you watch Ham while I go get it? Is that okay? I need someone to say yes before I go. Oh, okay. All at once. Okay, great. Thanks. I'll be back. I'm back. Thank you so much for doing that. We have babysitting. You're amazing. I actually think this is the shirts that I got for my May girls. So my three best friends. You want to come, hey? My Ham cam. Sorry, let me just read these. Yes, these are the gifts for my May girls. So all three of my best friends are in May. And so I got them each a shirt from this cute little company. It's so cute, called Bad Batch instead of, another word. Anyway. Oh, they're so cute. Let me show you. And this isn't like, I just found them and I thought they were cute. One of them sent them to me and I was like, that's a great idea for a gift. So this is the first one. Is this inverted? Yeah, so it'll be backwards to you guys, sorry. That says, stable? That's for horses. Stable? That's for horses. Yeah, they're my May girls. They're all born in May. They're all Tauruses. And they're my closest friends. I love them. One's my sister-in-law, one's my cousin, one's my uni mate. So that is, I haven't decided which one's for which, but I know for one of them. My mangoes. There's this one. It says, "Off with the fairies, and won't be back." How cute! Off with the fairies, won't be back. Wah. And I love this one. I think this is so cool. So cool. And the pictures on them are gnarly. It's like the horrors persist, but so do I. With the frog. Oh, Ham sitting on the shoulder of the shirt. That's so cute. You have a friend type, and it's May. Yeah. It just happened that way. I only discovered it like last week. Where I was like, oh, when like two of their birthdays came up at once, and I was like, they're all in May. Like all of them. Hello, please love me. Wash me on cold, gentle cycle. Outside with similar colors. Air dry me in the shade. Don't want wrinkles. Don't iron over my print. Don't bleach me. I'm a low tox baddie. Don't tumble dry me or even clean. I get too deep. Aren't they so cute? Oh, no. And if they are, that's nice of them. They don't, I don't think they watch my YouTube lives. All three of them are mums. Like all three of them have kids or are having more kids. And so they don't have time for this. So I'm safe, I feel. Which I like. We're the kind of girls that don't necessarily we all have jobs that are different and none of us give a shit about the other's job. I love them. I love them. It's the best. It's that kind of thing where you're like, okay, how are you? They're like, work sucks. And you're like, no, anyway, anything else? Yeah. One's a writer who also works at Bunnings. One's a nurse. And the other's an art teacher. Like they're all a type. They're all creative. But yeah, and I make videos with Bird. None of us are the same. They're hilarious. They're just so cool. These are just so cool. Off with the fairies. And won't be back. I think that is for Emma. And then the horrors persist, but so do I. I think that's for Romany. She's also a green girl. And then the off with the fairies is my rider girl. Not off with fairies, the stable, that's for horses. That is for my Bunnings rider. It's also got boobs on it, and she'd appreciate the boobs. Awesome. And she's bigger boobs like me, so the should be bigger. When's my birthday? My birthday is the 30th of January. I'm an Aquarius. I am a fixed air sign. What do you do for a living? Make videos with my bird. Yeah, it's such a weird discussion I have with people. They're like, oh, like, what do you do? And I'm like, my best. Yeah. Honestly, the nurse is the odd one out unless he plays a nurse better. No, that's the thing. She's a nurse. She's also probably the most caring woman that I know in terms of will she gets secondhand sadness. She's the best. The art teacher and the writer makes sense in terms of the creative side. This one is like how do I explain it? She loves beauty. She sucks at making it herself, if that makes sense, without sounding bad. Romney, if you see this, that's not what I meant. It's more the the thing of like if you show her something pretty, she's like a collector. She's like, I want that, and that's mine. She's the appreciative creative. She's like the one who loves the pretty things and collects it. Yeah. Do I see your messages? I don't know. I get a lot of them. Same level of being famous. What? It's weird to what? Wait. It's weird to be the same level as the parents to certain people more than the other way. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm trying to make sense. Yes, she has collected all three of us. We're not all friends. We're not a friend group, if that makes sense. We're friends in different, like they are my closest girlfriends. I hang out with them each individually. I suck at groups of more. She's an art collector. She's collected us like infinity stones. Yeah. Would Hamlet be prepared to meet Twinkie? Maybe. Maybe. Would have to depend. We'd have to travel probably, but yeah. But yes, they're each different in their own way. They're all so kind. They are also kind and generous. Genuinely, like I don't think one of them has not like if I've messaged them and been like, oh, I have like, how are you? I don't think any one of them has not said like, no, but how are you back? What's the problem with the shower? What? You're a multiple friender. Why is that a frowny face? Do you play Sims? Yes, I do. They're just from different worlds. My sister-in-law is my go-to when it comes to family things, and she's who I stick with. I stick with her over Steve. We just get each other. You know, you just get with people and you're like, you get it. There're just so many people I don't have to like perform to. You ever have that? Does that make sense? Like they don't take draining on my brain. They don't take emotional draining or physical. And then Jamie, I knew her from uni, so she's seen me at my worst. She saw me struggle and I saw her struggle, and we've got similar upbringings and similar parentage, and so we just get each other that way. And then there's Romany, who's my cousin, and I don't know, we've just since growing up have always gravitated towards each other at like family events and things like that. We were always there. And, if something happened in the family, I could message her and we would be together. And it's different now that we're all adults. Like I can talk to her as a grown woman, not just as like, oh, she's going to tell my uncle. No, it's like, no, it's the best. But yeah. Who just sent that? Thank you for sharing your life, man. Oh, that's so sweet. I will get Ham so many apples. Yes. And these girls have never given me any doubt of friendship in terms of, those people that after a social gathering, you think to yourself, am I a bad friend? These girls have never done that to me. And so it's just that sort of girl friendship that I cherish as a grown woman. And like we're all like coming up or in our 30s. And so it's just that sort of you really cherish those friendships that once your frontal lobe has grown, you know who they are and they know who you are. You don't have to pretend. Which I did so much of in my early 20s because I didn't know who I am. And I do now. So, or broccoli to destroy. Where's Ham? Sorry, I just went on like a whole tangent of like my closest girlfriends. And I have friends even more than that. Like I've got it's something special about that. Oh, he's on the 3D printer. It's Ham on his 3D printer. That's Steve's. That's not Ham's. Step up. Ham. That's not for you. I have to get him out of all of these rooms. Ham. So naughty. I think I've said bye like 6 times. I really need to go. And I need to look better than this. Because we're tired and we're in our luteal stage. Such a good boy. He does like the more expensive things in life. Ham should sell 3D print some of the things to sell. I'd much rather stuff that's better in terms of for the environment. A lot of landfill goes into 3D printed stuff, and so I'm a big encourager of plan twice, print once. That makes sense. Yeah. I've completed the art line for the Hamlet and Hamlet outfit drawings. Please send, genuinely, if you have any ideas of what you'd want this hoodie to look like, I'd love your ideas to kind of put together one. It's important that I have your input because you are the ones that are getting them. You're the ones that I'm doing it for. And you guys are my biggest supporters. And so it's just something that I take into consideration seriously. If you have any ideas for the ham hoodie, let me know. Yes, so much plastic in landfill. So much plastic. I hate plastic Christmas trees. I think they should be banned. I believe in if you are going to get a Christmas tree, you keep that Christmas tree. I love my Christmas tree. We don't have real ones here. I would much rather keep a plastic one forever, knowing that I'm using it every year, than cutting down a tree every year. Done with your shower. Good night. Oh, good. I'm glad you're all clean. Oh, I was just drawing this in general as fan art. I'd still love it as inspiration though. That's still really cool. Unfortunately, I'm not in charge of the pricing. I would love them to be free. I would give you all hoodies for free. I really would. But in this economy, if it helps, it will be Northern Hemisphere, so shipping won't be as much. It's coming from Canada, I believe, and the pricing will be in USD. But yeah, we're only in the beginning stages. But that's the thing. If it's going to cost something, it's going to be good quality. That's the difference. Yeah. Yeah, not to buy a tree every year and plant one. Well, see, the fact that you plant one is the difference. If you plant a tree after you take one, you're doing right. Put a black ring around the neck. Oh, that's a good idea. Yep. Yeah. Single-use plastic is the problem. Non-recyclable plastic is the problem. Yes, I agree. And that is the issue. Trying really hard to fix my carbon footprint a bit. Like I've converted to more sustainable soaps and like low tox. We recycle more. We're trying really hard to not buy crap. Like we're trying to think twice before we buy things we don't need. We're trying to really stop our purchases from Anko. Kmart is bad for it. They are fast fashion if ever I saw it. Look at these pictures on the back of this thing. Like, this is just so cute. Quality over quantity, I say. And I'm fairly sure these t-shirts are 100% cotton. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, just stunning. These are stunning. Emma, Romany, and Jamie. My girlies. I love them. What is good advice? I have a Quaker parrot and wants to introduce a new Joe. He just wants to tag her because he's scared. That's got to be a slow and encouraging thing. Keep it around him, but don't put it in his face. Let him come to it. Associate it with treats. Um, Send it to me via Instagram because you can request a message and I can see them then. I love that people are getting back into upcycling things like crocheting. Yeah. Or if you're going to buy something from an op shop, buy something that is good quality. It's so sad when I see things in op shops from Shein. Oh, wings outlined on the arms would be so cute. Yes. Oh, I'd love that. I have like a onesie that never made it into design, a Hamlet onesie, and it's got like two eyes and a beak, and it's got a tail. Maybe I should put a tail on it. Oh my god. I'd love the hoodie to be Hamlet, but I don't want that to be too much if people are like, that's lame. Yeah. Ham's extended vocabulary. He does his own thing. Girl power. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, well, I'm in discussions now. I have a meeting next week at 4 a.m. because it's Canadian time. So for us, it'll be really early morning to discuss it. Hamlet is not lame. Why am I saying Hamlet is lame, dude? Check your ears. I would wear the crap out of a ham-shaped hoodie. Oh, cool. I need that hoodie too. Well, I'd love to sort it out. Love to figure it out. And I want to make it warm because I know there's so many places that do get super cold, including Toowoomba. Canada. Is that the faded blue jeans? Yeah, well, that's similar to ham, isn't it? Like, would you call ham faded blue or purple, I guess? I'd walk straight into with a tail on my shirt. Yeah, I want the onesie. We're just working on the hoodie at the moment. Periwinkle. Yeah, I think I'll do a poll. If you guys find my Instagram, it'll be on there. I'll work it out after this meeting. I'm yawning so much, and I'm just so tired. Holy crap. Maybe I should just have it saying what do, but the thing is the term what do isn't patented. I haven't got it copywritten. And it's hard to do that because so many people say that. Good morning. It's nearly 10:30. Love your channel. How that makes my day. Oh, I'm so glad. Maybe you should go back to bed. It is 10:30 a.m. I slept for like 8 hours last night. I don't know why I'm so tired. I think my brain is just mush. You're making me yawn. Sorry. I'm so sorry. The dying Pac-Man after kisses. Ah! It's actually a Mario Kart spin out when he was like a shell. These shirts are so cool. I have a few things coming in the mail today, actually. Got an Amazon buy because I bought some shower steamers. I have to go. Guys, it's been it's been great, and thank you so much for all of your participation and your discussion. I love a discussion. It's been wonderful, and I've said goodbye so many times, but this time I really need to mean it because I need to do stuff. If you follow Ham, like, will he get annoyed? Yeah, probably. What's the age of Ham? 8. What's the thing, birds? Who is your go-to card character? Wario. He's the fastest one. He's the fastest one. I actually don't care who it is. I can win as any of them. Whatever it is, I can beat Steve. Steve sucks at it. I'm really good at Mario. Okay, stop distracting me. What? Sick of these. Okay. You have had him for 8 years, yes. Oh, B is a confident girl. Okay. No, I am. I'm a winner. I'm great at Mario Kart. I have ADHD. I fixated on that for like 2 years. I'm great at it. You want to say bye? Mm. Mm. Get out of your system. Is that Ham? Is it you? You only do that at the end. It's so rude. So rude. Okay. We love you and we will talk to you soon. Woo! How do we get out? Oh my goodness. Okay, bye.